Hey, I'm Laura Lee Williard, Program Manager for the Arkansas Single Parent Scholarship Fund of the Ouachita region. We're here today at our 12th annual Spring Style Show to raise money for scholarships for single parents in Garland County. And right now the silent auction is open, people are mingling, and right here I want to highlight the Vicki Cook Glitz and Glam table. Vicki Cook was a longtime volunteer of ours and we miss her terribly. She always brought all kinds of eclectic jewelry to our silent auction, and she was so happy to mentor our students and interview our students and raise funds. And so we have honored her today with our Glitz and Glam table. And we're going to have live entertainment. This famous folk singer is performing, and we have some student speakers, and then we're going to have a blowout fashion show. Stephanie Beakey is a volunteer who runs modeling agencies, and she's been working with the models for weeks.
I'm the fashion coordinator for today's fashion show, Luncheon Style Show, and we are happy to present the beautiful models and beautiful clothing, all to benefit Single Parent Scholarship Fund.
My name is Lucretia Newton. I serve as Program Director for Arkansas Single Parent Scholarship Fund, and today we're at the Style Show here in Region 7, supporting all things scholarship and students.
Hi, I'm Abby Cox. I'm Development in Fort Smith, and I'm so excited to be here today to support Laura Lee and all her volunteers for the Style Show today.
Isn't this a fabulous event? Single Parent Scholarship Fund, they do some of the best things for our students, for our single parents, and they're helping out families. It's a wonderful event. Support them whenever you can.
It's for a worthy cause. Single parents moving ahead in their lives. Oh yeah. And we're hoping that Jaylene will be able to participate as a single parent scholarship winner sometime in the near future, because she's in college right now.
We're just very excited to have the boutiques participating. We've got Pink Avenue, Chantilly, Chico's, Retrofit, and Belk is participating in our fashion show. And so we're hoping to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for single parents in Garland County, because when you invest in a single parent who's working hard to pull themselves out of poverty, they bring their kids with them.
We're just so excited. It's just a lovely event. I cannot believe the breadth and depth of all the silent auction items, and I'm so pleased that you're here today to help us with our single parents. Thank you.
Having fun at Single Parent Scholarship Style Show.
I'm about to put my winning entry in here. I don't even know what I'm winning, but I want to win it.
My name is Dawn Catania. I'm a volunteer for Single Parent Scholarship Fund, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that came today to celebrate this cause and for their support, and especially to our sponsors. We couldn't do it without everyone.
I'm outbidding Dorothy. Don't tell her.
Bids. I'm bidding on a lot of stuff.
Ever danced all night to the fiddle and the banjo? The blissful tunes seem to fill the air. So long ago, but I still remember how we fell in love at the Roseville Fair. You were dressed in blue and you looked so lovely, just a simple flower of a small town girl. Then you took my hand and we stepped through the Dixon with a simple strum. You became my world, and we danced all night to the fiddle and the banjo. Blissful tunes seem to fill the air. So long ago, but I still remember how we fell in love at the Roseville Fair. Thank you. Oh my gosh. My name is Laura Lee Williard. I am the program manager for the Ouachita region, which is 8 surrounding counties of the Arkansas Single Parent Scholarship Fund. And I want you all to look around the room and see that all of you guys are here for the same reason. We're all here to raise scholarship funds for single parents who are working hard to pull themselves out of poverty, and they bring their children with them. So they're a good horse to bet on, and that's what we're here today for. We're all here with that same common cause. And we
Last time we did this was March 11th, 2020, and the next day the state closed down. But I want you to know, in 2021, without a fundraiser, we still funded 89 scholarships to the tune of $93,000 in Garland County alone. Statewide, our organization is in every state in Arkansas, and we give out over $1.5 million every year in scholarships to single parents because we believe investing in them is investing in our economy, it's investing in our next generation because their kids are watching. We have two speakers here today, and I want to introduce them to you, and I really, really want you to listen to them, okay? So let's keep the noise down and be respectful. Vicki Galloway is brand new to our program this semester, and our volunteers were thrilled to select her. She's got a powerful story. She is the grandmother of 4 children that she is raising. So would you please give a warm welcome to Miss Vicki Galloway.
Like she mentioned, I am Vicki Galloway. I'm the grandmother and guardian of 4 grandchildren, ages 3 to 13. I am a full-time student at National Park College. I am going to pursue social work. I am very glad to be here. I'm very nervous. I am also a recovering addict. I have 5 years and 2 months clean. My clean date was February of 2017. So I'm just, just overwhelmed. But it is a struggle sometimes for people like me to have hope to know that we're worthy to go to college. We're worthy to be able to take care of children after having a life like I've had. And the single parent scholarship, when not only do they financially, help me with putting brakes on my car or celebrating birthdays, not only are they doing that, but they offer me hope. I can sit all day long and I can tell these 4 precious children who were removed from their mother, by the way, I can sit all day long and tell them how proud I am and how great they're doing. And I've got one in football, one in ballet, and I can sit and tell them how great they are. But sometimes I lose sight of that. Sometimes I forget to tell myself that, hey, you're doing a really good job. You're going to school, you're raising kids, you're giving them a life, I'm doing amazing things. But when people like the Single Parent Scholarship, when they reach out to you, they're letting you know, hey, you're doing a wonderful job. And that's what matters to me a lot, is the hope that they give. Also with my career pathways, last semester I was also an online student, but I had a 3-year-old at home with me the whole time. And I had no child care because I couldn't afford it. And so I got into a career pathways at my school, and thank goodness that they have provided daycare for me. So this semester I've been able to do this, put my all into my school. Also, I was on the dean's list last semester. Don't know how I did that with a 3-year-old, but it happened. But I'm just really, really grateful and really, really thankful. This is the first external scholarship and the only external scholarship that I've been awarded. And it just means a lot to me. It really does. Thank you all for being here.
Our next speaker is an alumni, Stephanie Thompson. She is an author, she's a motivational speaker, she is a mother, she is an alumni recipient of our scholarship program. She was part of our volunteer team before the pandemic. And so Stephanie Thompson, would you please come and share your story?
This is a beautiful sight. Thank you all. Thank you all for everything that you do. I took a few moments to write down part of my story because I could be here all day sharing about it. So if you would just indulge me for a few minutes. On a cold December evening in 1967, a little girl was born to a single mother. She did not have a baby bed for the little girl, so she put a blanket in the bottom of a dresser drawer and put the drawer beside her for the baby to sleep. The mother had been told that having the child was a mistake, and she and the child would never amount to anything. I was that baby girl. I am told that my mother loved me when I was born, but something changed. She became angry and sad and felt hopeless. She isolated herself from family and friends. She began, and this is a very important point, she began to tell me the same negative things that had been spoken about her. I grew up lonely and afraid, stressed. I did the cooking and the cleaning and taking care of my brother, my two brothers and my younger sister because she'd had 3 more children by then. My mother suffered from undiagnosed mental illness. Back then there was stigma, and there's still some today, and denial of the complications, so she suffered in silence. When I was 18, I joined the Air Force. I did well in the military because I knew how to follow orders, but on the inside, I had very, very low self-esteem. So when I dated this person and he told me all the things I longed to hear, I listened. When he asked me to marry him, I said yes, only to find out he was still married to someone else. I packed my bags and moved back home to Arkansas. A few weeks later, I found out I was pregnant. I cried. Not because I was pregnant, but because I felt that I was unprepared to be a mother. Then I dried my tears and decided that my child would have a better life than I had had. So I got a job, and the following May, my little girl was born, and as soon as I could, I got us an apartment, and I became a full-time student. There was class, work, caring for my child, studying. That was our routine. Then during my senior year, she had pneumonia. She was hospitalized for a week. I missed a week of school and a week of work, and my alternator in my car on top of that had gone out. I was broke. I was discouraged. It was during that time that someone asked me if I had heard of the Single Parent Scholarship. I said no. She said, "You should apply." I did, and I was awarded the scholarship. That did 2 things for me. First, it helped to relieve some financial stress, but more importantly, and I wouldn't say more importantly because I needed that money at that time, oh my goodness, it encouraged me. It gave me hope, as the other recipient was saying. It was like someone was holding me. It was like someone was holding up my arm and saying, "You can do this." I graduated with a bachelor's degree in psychology, and then I worked on my master's degree. And although the scholarship was only for the undergraduate studies, the boost that it gave me was tremendous. After earning my master's degree, I applied for several jobs. One was for program director at my college. I went through the interview process. They called me and they said, "We'd like to offer you the job." paid more money than I had ever made. I walked into my office the first day. It was large to me, with tall ceilings and a big window. I said to myself, we did it. My daughter and I have broken the cycle of poverty in my family with hard work and angels along the way. The Single Parent Scholarship Fund was one of those angels. Today I've worked with students to overcome barriers to higher education, created and ran programs to give individuals a second chance. As a licensed therapist, I was able to help hurting children just as I had been. I tell you all of this. I tell you all of this because what you do is an investment in the families of our community. I like to also say at this point that I have worked with the Single Parent Scholarship Fund. I was on the board before the pandemic, and I was even named chair of the Single Parent Scholarship Fund of Garland County. And I had to take off some time for medical reasons, but I'm excited to get back to work. Again, I want to say thank you for all that you do. Again, you're making an investment in the families in our community. And I am forever grateful. Thank you.
You all know how fundraisers work by now, right? You pay a little extra for the meal. You bid generously on the silent auction because we're raising funds. We've been out scurrying around trying to get sponsorships before the doors even opened. And we're asking you to partner with us a little deeper. A full 12-hour credits semester, we give a $1,200 scholarship. That's not peanuts. And we had 89 of those last year. This spring alone in Garland County, we've already done like 49 just for the spring. Then we got summer and fall. We want partners that's going to help us raise those scholarship funds. I'm going to sing one more song while you're quietly going to look at those pictures in the floral displays. Those are actual scholarship recipients. They took those pictures of themselves and sent them to us, thanking us for their scholarship. And there's an envelope on your table, and we're going to ask you to really think, how deeply can you help us make an impact in Arkansas by investing in single parents? I'm going to sing this next song while you're looking at those pictures and filling those envelopes, I hope.
Show me a country where the bombs had to fall. Show me the ruins of buildings once tall. I'll show you a young land with many reasons why there, but for fortune, go you or I. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Did you enjoy the meal? Did you enjoy the fashion show? Thank you. Thank you. All right, it's time to acknowledge a few people. First, I'd like to acknowledge Steve Roberts from Entertainment Events, who's done such a fabulous job for us. Thank you, Steve. And I would like you to meet the models. They are all volunteers. There's only a couple professional models, actually. They're volunteers, so let's go ahead and meet our models. First, we have Cheyenne Wilson. Cheyenne is a professionally trained model, in addition to currently studying cosmetology to become a professional hairdresser and makeup artist. Thank you. Todd Finn. Todd is a semi-retired property manager, enjoying his move to Hot Springs, and is a board member for 2 nonprofit organizations. Wilda Huey. Wilda is a native of Caribbean island of Haiti. At present, she is a Spanish teacher at Hot Springs World-Class High School. She is also the current Pure International Miss for the Pure International Pageant and director of the Miss Victorious Pageant for Bully Awareness. Hey, Bern Gerstlauer. I love saying his name. Bern Gerstlauer. After a successful advertising career in Dallas and Fort Worth, Bern has retired in Hot Springs to pursue his passion for horticulture. Cheryl Percy. For those of you that would like to get in shape, Cheryl is a group fitness instructor and trainer at Hot Springs Health and Fitness. She owns and operates Splash Nutrition located poolside, which specializes in energy teas and pre-workout and protein shakes. Jay Lawson. Jay is the owner and manager of CrossFit Hot Springs Physical Fitness Program. CrossFit specializes in group training classes for all ages. So, no excuses. Layla Dodge. Layla is a retired CPA and pharmaceutical sales rep. She lives on the lake in eastern Arkansas near Memphis, Tennessee, and now enjoys working with Memphis arts organizations. Jessie Terry. Jessie is a children's book author and illustrator of 7 children's books. She is also, watch out ladies, a certified women's self-defense instructor. And there's more. She holds a, I don't even know what this means, she holds a 1-0 record as a kickboxer. She is also the current Miss Hot Springs USA sister. I would also, in addition, like to acknowledge the boutiques and stores that have contributed to our beautiful wardrobe. We have Belt Department Store, located in the Cornerstone Shopping Center. The all men's clothing came from Belk department store, as well as Retro Fit. Jesse's outfit is Retro Fit, which is located on Washita Avenue, and they have something for children and adults and teens and handbags and shoes and everything you can imagine. It's a fun place to visit. In addition to that, I would like to acknowledge Chantilly, which is located on Central Avenue, directly across from IHOP, I think, right? Also, I would like to acknowledge Chico's, which is located also in the Cornerstone Shopping Center, and Pink Avenue. Those are the sponsors of our show today. Thank you all, and thank you for being a wonderful, enthusiastic audience.
And then we have multiple book scholarship sponsorships, and they are Judy Hafer, who is actually one of our volunteers. Judy Hafer, Robert and Sally Pierce, another one of our volunteers, and Becky Comstock of Comstock Private Wealth Management. Is Becky here today? I thought I saw her. Myers Realty, Jan Myers, Dr. Seth and Scarlett Barnes. He's a fabulous doctor, by the way, and Scarlett is one of our volunteers also. And Hot Springs Health and Fitness. This event would not have happened if it hadn't been for the strong volunteers that were part of the Style Show Committee. I would like for all of them to please stand and come up here, and at least come here if you don't want to be on the stage. There was Sally Pierce, Terry McKissick, Dawn Cattaneo, Lynn King, Amy Horton, Mary Simmons. Who am I missing? I didn't write the names down. Laura Driver, Helen Bumpus, who am I missing? Oh, Bobby Joe White, and Luann Loudon on the Silent Auction Committee with Dawn Cattaneo. Who am I missing? Oh my gosh. This is everybody? I can't hardly believe this small group of women made this happen. These women put in so many countless hours. They worked so well as a team. They made decisions. They just went out and made asks. They got the flowers. They just are awesome. I couldn't have a better group of volunteers. So, and Stephanie Beaky also.
I neglected to give credit to Eddie, our hairdresser. Eddie is the owner of Locks Salon, and ladies, if you need an excellent hairdresser, his salon is directly across the street, practically. So, thank you, Eddie. Thank you for donating your time.
I also want to thank Dorothy Morris for bringing Michael Mueller, videographer, here. I hope he made you all 20 pounds younger when he was videotaping you. That's what he promised me. I also have a scholarship committee. You know, we give scholarships. Did you know that? And the way that's done is our students apply online, and our volunteers, in the comfort of their own home with their own computer, get online and review those scholarships. They check everything. They look at their income, they look at their class schedule, and they determine whether or not those students are a good fit for our program. And a good fit for our program is a student who is dedicated, committed to succeeding, graduating, earning a family supporting wages. So a career, they're going into a career that's going to pull them out of poverty. And our volunteers make those decisions. And I'm sure I know Kay Eke came in the room. Who else is on my scholarship committee that's here, if I could see? Sally Pierce is awesome. She's great at reaching out to students. Stephanie Thompson. Who else? Who else? Where?
Laura Driver, new.
Laura Driver is brand new. She's actually creating a new event this year, our graduation celebration, to celebrate all the graduates in the last 3 years in our 8 counties. She received our scholarship for, I don't know how many, 3 years, and graduated, and now she's come back to volunteer. And she's creating a graduation celebration. It's like going to be a barbecue at Energy Park, right? I got 2 new volunteers. Awesome. I treat my volunteers well. I make the training pain-free. And reviewing scholarships and interviewing students is very gratifying. Sally, do you want to tell them how awesome it is?
It's just great to see these ladies and gentlemen that have come so far. They have really come far, and they're trying to get their life back on track, and they just need that little oomph that we give them, and the money we give them is for them to use as they need it. Like when we had the COVID, they were trying to do their homework on their iPhones. And so we stepped up and got them laptops. Whatever they need, they call Laura or one of us, and we go to it. We jump on it and we get it. Whatever, if they need help, however they need the help. I know Scarlett helps them, they call and say, what do I do about this? And so we're mentors, and it's just very gratifying. And when I spoke with Vicki on the phone, because we couldn't do it in person, but her story, it brought me to tears. And I thought, this is a good speaker for you guys, because we don't understand unless you've been there. And so we appreciate all of you for coming today and for your donations. And if we can do anything to help you, spread the word. Single Parent Scholarship Fund.
Thank you so much. And I want to make a special mention, because there are some people in this room who actually started the group in Garland County. And I don't know if Karen Garcia is in the group, but I know that Ann Hare is here in the group, in the room. Is Ann still here? I want to acknowledge Ann Hare, Karen Garcia, and I don't know who else, but that's in the room that started it in Garland County probably a long time ago. So thank you so much. If you have an additional donation, if you haven't given it, you can give it on the way out. You're going to settle up your silent auction sales. And I want to thank you all for making this a lovely event by being here.